As already said, one of the features of the virtual machine of the BSP are the YOCTO sources. So I'm now going to explain a little bit what YOCTO is and how the user can exploit it to develop his own Linux distribution. So basically, the YOCTO project is a combination of tools, and the aim of the project is to basically improve the software development process for embedded Linux distribution. The keyboard here is customization. So many of you that have experience with Linux knows what a package management system is. So you install your Linux distribution, the one that you choose, then you start to add packages with the package management, and in the end you get your customized version, of course, with customized packages. With YOCTO, the customization process is completely different, because you start to customize the sources, adding packages, and then you perform the build of the operating system. So the difference here is that you can customize your Linux distribution at the core. And it has many advantages, because actually it guarantees to create every time you make a build, you perform a build of the operating system, exactly the same version. It means that you do not have to install again a generic Linux distribution and start to add packages. You can just compile your customized Linux distribution and plug it directly in your hardware and start to work with it. And another important feature is the fact that you have a really high degree of customization. You can really create a very light operative system suitable to run on really low computational power embedded hardware or embedded system, but at the same time you can also create very complex featured images for more complex machines. Here you have a picture of the flow of the build process with YOCTO. You start from the left, where you have the configuration of the build. So you start from a low-level configuration, that is the machine configuration, and this is something specific for the hardware. Then you have a higher level configuration, that is the user configuration level, and a whole set of .bb and patches that are called metadata. We will see it later what actually they are. .bb, it means basically that this file is a bit-baked recipe. I'm gonna talk about it. Then when all the configuration files are ready, the build process starts. There is download of the sources from the online mirrors, or they can actually be on the storage drive where the build is run on the host. There is this configuration step, and then the packages suitable to be installed on the target machine are created. And in the end, all the packages are merged to generate a final image and the final toolchain.